and then we can get into how the morning played out, what I was looking at, and how the trade worked out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and scoot ahead here. What time is this? 6 a.m. Might be a little too fast. Okay, so the first thing that I want to pay attention to here, okay, is that we had SMT prior to coming into this morning, right? We had SMT here. All right. Boop, boop, boop. SMT. Okay. And then we end up creating another SMT here, you'll see. At right here. Boom. We end up creating another SMT here. At what time? 8:30, right? Okay. Now, why is that important? Obviously, if we're looking for shorts, right, we have SMT at the highs. Do we have a change in state of delivery prior to market open? So I'm watching here, right? What? Oh, yeah, here's 9 o'clock. Okay. And you can see here that I'm looking to see if we're going to get a change in state of delivery. We currently have one here and here and here, right? But I want to know, what is 9:30 going to do, right? So let's go ahead and come over here. So I'm already anticipating shorts, right? So, and because of the GXT model, right, we know if we have a change in state of delivery prior to market open or prior to drivers, right, it's driver continuation. So here's 15. Okay, now this is why, look, 15 prints the CSD right here, right? We have this up close candle that gets closed below. Here's the CSD, right? Right, 9 o'clock closes below 8:30. Now we have an order block, right? Now we have this OB. We can measure out EQ of the OB. We have two-stage SMT, and now we just wait for market open, right? Wait for market open and we watch. So this is all I did was we wait for 9:30, okay? 28 right here. Whoops, went way too fast. Slow the sucker down. Okay, so now we can watch price here. Okay, so what happens at 30? 30 opens, right? And it rebalances back to this OB, right? Because we already have the change in state of delivery, market does not need to go higher, it just needs to rebalance, right? So it rebalances here, right? And this is where we can get in. Obviously, it would go up there, right? But I'm just showing you that. So I ended up entering on, I can play it, it'll go 32. Let me see, where is it? 31 close. Yeah, so I ended up entering here. Um, and I was in micros, and then I wanted to see previous day low, and in my live session and tape reading, I end up scaling out everything down here, and then I end up getting off, but I let a runner run down here, and then obviously we end up running all the way. I'll play it right now to just beautifully. You can see here, right, all the way down to where to our key level, right, which you can see. We get over here. Boom, right? Perfect trade. Close it there, right? That was trade, right? Perfect setup today, 9:30. Why? Because we had the narrative and the higher time frame bias from before, right? Giving us clear direction and conviction for this trade, right? Because of the two-stage SMT, we already have the CSD. We know it's just driver continuation. I don't know why it's like frozen right now. But anyways, so that was today's trade. Super nice. I mean, great market maker model here. I mean, I don't really like look at that anymore. I don't really think of ICT structure like that. I'm strictly paying attention to time now, in ranges. But again, right, really nice setup. And then we just continue lower, you know, and then we just fall down. Right. So nice. Any other day, 10 o'clock continuation, opens low, does not need to rebalance, just continues to flush. Um, you know, hold for longer next time. That's the only takeaway I have. But you know what? The reality is like this is what I anticipated. I didn't get 200 points. I think I got 251, but not full contracts, just even with the runner. But still, great trade, great day. And that's it.